John's journey with his new dog Bobby began with excitement and joy, as he believed adopting a golden retriever from a shelter was the perfect addition to his family. Bobby quickly became a beloved member of the household, fitting in seamlessly and bringing happiness to everyone. However, John soon noticed an odd behavior that left him both puzzled and concerned. Each night, John would find Bobby standing at his bedroom door, watching him sleep. At first, John dismissed it as a quirk of a dog adjusting to a new home. He figured Bobby might be feeling a bit insecure or was still trying to get used to the new environment. To help Bobby feel more secure, John spent more time playing with him during the day, hoping to tire him out so he would sleep soundly through the night. Despite these efforts, Bobby's nightly vigil continued. Determined to understand what was happening, John installed a baby gate to keep Bobby out of the bedroom, hoping this would encourage Bobby to rest in his own bed. But night after night, Bobby would be there at the gate, silently watching. This behavior began to weigh on John, filling him with unease. He couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Growing more worried, John decided to take Bobby to the vet to rule out any health issues. After a thorough examination, the vet assured John that Bobby was perfectly healthy. This left John even more confused and desperate for answers. One evening, as John sat with Bobby, he reflected on the dog's past and what might be causing such behavior. It was then that John had a revelation. He decided to contact the shelter where he had adopted Bobby to learn more about the dog's history. What he discovered was heartbreaking. Bobby's previous owner had abandoned him at the shelter, and Bobby had spent countless nights alone in a kennel, watching people pass by but never stopping to take him home. This trauma had left a deep imprint on Bobby, making him fearful of being abandoned again. Watching John sleep every night was Bobby's way of ensuring that his new family wasn't going to leave him. Realizing this, John's heart broke for Bobby. He now understood that Bobby's behavior was rooted in fear and insecurity, not in any physical ailment. Determined to help Bobby feel secure and loved, John started allowing Bobby to sleep in his room, giving him the comfort and reassurance he needed. Over time, Bobby's anxiety lessened, and he began to relax, finally understanding that he had found a forever home where he was truly wanted and loved. Through patience and compassion, John and Bobby formed a deep bond, proving that with understanding and care, even the most troubled hearts can find peace. With Bobby now sleeping peacefully in John's room, the bond between them grew even stronger. John was determined to make Bobby feel as secure and loved as possible, so he continued to research ways to help Bobby overcome his anxiety. John implemented a consistent routine to provide Bobby with a sense of stability. He made sure to spend quality time with Bobby every day, engaging in activities that the dog enjoyed, such as long walks, playing fetch, and learning new tricks. This not only helped to tire Bobby out physically, but also mentally stimulated him, creating positive experiences and strengthening their connection. John also decided to enroll Bobby in a basic obedience class. The training helped build Bobby's confidence and trust in John. The socialization with other dogs and their owners further reinforced that Bobby was safe and loved in his new home. John noticed gradual improvements in Bobby's behavior. He seemed happier and more relaxed. To ensure Bobby felt comfortable even when John was not around, he introduced comforting items like Bobby's own bed filled with soft blankets and a few of his favorite toys placed near John's bed. John also left an old shirt of his in Bobby's bed, so his scent would provide additional comfort when John was out. As months passed, the changes in Bobby were remarkable. He no longer stood at the gate watching John sleep, but instead curled up in his own bed, feeling secure and loved. John's patience and dedication paid off, as Bobby's trust grew stronger with each passing day. Their bond became something truly special, and Bobby thrived in the loving environment that John provided. The Golden Retriever, once filled with fear and anxiety, transformed into a confident and joyous companion, eager to explore the world with his new best friend by his side. John shared his experience with friends and family, highlighting the importance of understanding and compassion when dealing with pets, especially those who had experienced trauma. His story inspired others to adopt shelter animals and offer them the same love and patience that John had given to Bobby. In the end, John realized that adopting Bobby had not only changed the dog's life, but had also profoundly impacted his own. The unconditional love and loyalty that Bobby showed reminded John daily of the importance of second chances and the power of a loving home. The journey they had been on together, from a dog watching him sleep out of fear to a confident and happy companion, was a testament to the incredible resilience of animals and the profound impact that love and care can have. John and Bobby's story became a beautiful example of how adopting a shelter pet can lead to a life-changing and rewarding experience for both the animal and the owner. John and Bobby's relationship continued to flourish, and their story didn't go unnoticed. Friends, family, and neighbors admired the transformation in both John and Bobby, and many were moved by their story of mutual healing and companionship. John's experience with Bobby inspired him to become more involved in animal welfare, and he started volunteering at the shelter where he had adopted Bobby. At the shelter, John shared his story with potential adopters, emphasizing the importance of patience and understanding when bringing a rescue animal into their homes. His first-hand experience resonated with many, and he soon became a mentor for new pet owners. John also began advocating for shelter pets, helping to raise awareness about the benefits of adoption and the incredible love that rescue animals can bring into a family. Bobby often accompanied John on his visits to the shelter, becoming a living testament to the positive outcomes of adoption. His presence brought hope and encouragement to other dogs and their future owners. Bobby's calm and friendly demeanor helped other dogs feel at ease, and he often played a role in helping shy or anxious dogs come out of their shells, just as John had helped him. Inspired by the profound impact Bobby had on his life, John decided to take his involvement a step further. He organized fundraising events and community outreach programs to support the shelter and promote adoption. One of the most successful events was a Pause for a Cause fund run, where pet owners and their dogs participated in a race to raise funds and awareness for shelter animals. The event was a huge success, bringing the community together and raising much-needed funds for the shelter. John also started a blog where he shared tips on pet care, training, and the emotional aspects of adopting a shelter animal. His blog became a valuable resource for pet owners and those considering adoption. John's heartfelt stories and practical advice helped many people navigate the challenges and joys of bringing a rescue animal into their lives. As John's advocacy work grew, he partnered with local veterinarians, trainers, and pet supply stores to create a network of support for new pet owners. This network provided discounted services, training sessions, and essential supplies to families adopting from the shelter, ensuring that both the pets and their owners had everything they needed for a successful transition. Through these efforts, John and Bobby made a significant impact on their community, helping to reduce the number of animals in shelters and increasing awareness about the importance of adoption. Their story inspired many to open their hearts and homes to shelter animals, leading to countless happy endings similar to theirs. Years passed, and Bobby grew older, but the bond between him and John only deepened. They had shared countless adventures and created a lifetime of memories together. Bobby had not only found a forever home, but had also helped create one for many other animals in need. John often reflected on the journey they had taken together, from the first night Bobby watched him sleep to the countless lives they had touched through their advocacy work. Bobby had taught John about resilience, trust, and the transformative power of love, lessons that John cherished deeply. In their later years, John and Bobby enjoyed the simple pleasures of lifelong walks in the park, quiet evenings by the fire, and the companionship that only a dog and his person can share. Bobby's legacy lived on through the many animals and people they had helped, and their story continued to inspire others to choose adoption and give shelter animals the love and homes they deserved. John knew that adopting Bobby was one of the best decisions he had ever made. It not only changed Bobby's life, but enriched his own in ways he could never have imagined. Their journey was a beautiful reminder that love, patience, and understanding can heal even the deepest wounds and create bonds that last a lifetime.